Konnichiwa. Today's Safer Devotional is for Tuesday, June the 30th, 2020, and it's called Cut the Shade and Help Him Out, Blood Brother or Not, Sweat and Tears. All right, and I'm gonna start with James 5:4. Behold, the wages of the laborers who mowed your fields, which you kept back by fraud, are crying out against you, and the cries of the harvesters have reached the stars of the Lord of hosts. Okay, my dad was old school, all right, and while he believed females belonged in a garden, they should only be planting seeds or picking flowers, okay, and they shouldn't be taking out the trash, the garbage, okay. All right, that was his rules. Okay, so my mom and my four sisters, we never had to hoe the yard, okay? Or we never had to cut the grass, or we never had to take out the trash. All right, so he and my two brothers did it, all right? And I was down with it, all right? I know you girls would have been too, all right? So he felt like we little ladies should only do like light housework, like, you know, dusting and washing the dishes. But here's the thing, my brothers had to wash dishes as well too. Come on now, really? All right, so, but he didn't, you know, they thought that wasn't fair, and he didn't care, and neither did I, okay? Boom. My name is Chef Steph, not Hamburger Helper. Sorry. Okay, I knew it was wrong, you know, because it was 5 girls and 2 boys, you know, and he could have cut them some slack, but I'm a kid. I'm not going to argue with that, all right? And besides, you know, it was too hot for me to be outside in South Georgia, you know, in that hot heat, sweating gnats and flies, and, you know, I couldn't see it coming down my eyes, so I got to make this poem cry, all right, even though I saw their cries. Okay, so, but maybe Antwone Fisher would have cried for them, you know, like he cried for the little boy in the movie, the man inside him. Okay, so anywho, I saw what was happening to them, and I felt like, you know, lifting all those heavy bags was just as beneficial as going to the gym. So they did win, if you think about it, all right? They didn't have to go to the gym. They did 2 things in one. Okay, besides, who am I to fight with the powers that be, aka good old daddy, all right? All right, Elmo, enough, let's move on. I just want to show you the picture of, you know, what I'm talking about. Antwone Fisher, when he cried for the little boy inside the man. Before you guys think I'm crazy, like, what is she talking about? That was a really, really good movie, by the way. Very serious issues going on there. Okay, that brings me to Hebrews 1:14. Are they not all ministering spirits sent out to serve for the sake of those who are to inherit salvation? Jack Powers is an adorable little white boy. He's 11 years old that made the news, okay, for cutting yards for $15. But he's much more compassionate than me, thank God, because he did this for a, you know, he didn't even want to keep the fee, and he didn't. You know, he did it all for the Black Lives Matter movement, all right? All the proceeds went to that. Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting so excited thinking about it. It was just a beautiful story. Okay, so let me just tell you what he said verbatim. I saw what happened to George Floyd, and I did not like how Black people were being treated, and I decided to make a change. Wow. That baby hung up signs all over his neighborhood, okay? And one neighbor, a white woman, all right, she decided, you know what? She needs to sit her family down and talk about this movement to see what they can do to make a change as well. And she pulled her son aside from that and said to him, we need to see how you can be a helper too, okay? Listen, these kids are making, I'm emotional because these kids are doing a lot these days. Talk about doing the most in a good way. Come on, somebody, that's a good thing. All right, so as I was saying, okay, you know, thank God for females like her that are more mature, that sees a young man sweating by his brow and doing what she can to help him somehow. You know, when she could have chilled in her kitchen like I did, but instead she admired him and she chose to listen and send one of her own to chip in. That's what you're supposed to do, okay? I cried for this little boy. All right, because he lifted my heart and he filled it with joy and had this woman planting seeds within her family to remove the deadly weeds. Okay, so let me just show you the pictures really quick. This is Jack. This is an amazing little boy. Okay, all right, and And then there's his little sign right here. Jack was in the 6th grade. He's in the 6th grade. Isn't that a beautiful sign? When God gives you a sign, you better read it and you better take heed, okay? It was a good sign. And this is his neighbor. God bless her too. We need people like that. Power thought. When you reach out and touch your grassroots of the party, you can cry if you want to. Love you guys. Have a terrific Tuesday. Mwah.